audiovisual training material prepared under the aegis of implementing business development services in the Kolkata leather cluster by Freya, a unit of ILPA Infrastructure Development Foundation. Audiovisual instruction on operation of basic machines used in the production of leather goods. The leather goods industry today is fairly modernized and uses semi-automatic and automatic machines for the different processes in the production of leather goods. The machines help not only to increase production volumes but also ensure quality of the products. The basic machines are described in this audiovisual tutorial, which will help operators to understand the various machines and also teach the operating techniques. This should be viewed before practical training, as it will help the operators learn quickly and thoroughly. Skiving machine. Skiving is reduction of the thickness of the edges of components which are to be folded or stitched together. It facilitates stitching two layers, reducing bulkiness and improving the look of the finished product. The skiving machine has a scale to determine the width to be skived depending on the turn required. It has a bottom feed roller which feeds the material passing it over the knife, a pressure foot, a material releasing lever, a thickness adjuster and a sharpening stone. There are different types of skiving: parallel, beveled and pattern or matrix skiving. Adjustments have to be made in keeping with the type of skiving that is desired. Aim. How to set the machine. Operation. Safety precautions. Maintenance. Important machine parts. Head. Hand lever to engage pressure feet. On-off switch. Foot pedal. Spring lever to engage or disengage the feed roller. Knob to turn it on automatic mode. Setting knob for fine adjustment. Knob handle to control horizontal movement of bell knife. Knob for engaging and disengaging the sharpening wheel. Knife cover. Feed roller adjustment knobs. Important tools: dressing tool, oil can, Allen key, screwdriver, brush, ruler, thickness gauge, wrench, opener. Important accessories: feed roller, bell knife, pressure foot. How to set the machine. There are three important settings required for operating the skiving machine. Feed roller position. The feed roller carries the material against the knife. Use the spring lever to adjust the pressure feed roller position against the bell knife. It should be parallel to the knife with minimum gap. Ensure it does not touch the knife. Pressure foot holds the material in place and determines the skiving thickness. Vertical movement of the pressure foot would determine the thickness to be skived. If you want the leather to be skived thinner, lower the position of the pressure foot. If you want the leather to be skived less, lift the pressure foot higher. Angular movement of the pressure foot would determine the type of skiving: beveled and parallel. Lower the angle of the pressure foot for bevel skiving and leave it parallel for parallel skiving. Bell knife. The bell knife is what skives the leather. Rotate the handle knob for adjusting the horizontal movement of the bell knife. At no point should it touch the pressure foot. The gap should be very marginal, just enough to feed the material in. The bell knife requires to be sharpened from time to time. Bringing the grinding wheel against the bell knife by rotating the grinding wheel knob can do this. The machine should never be switched off when the knife is being sharpened. Use the guide to set the skiving width. Forward movement of the guide will reduce the skiving width. All settings should be fixed by tightening the screws. Check if adjustments are correct. This is done by switching on the machine. There should be no friction between the knife and feed roller. If sparks appear, the machine needs readjustment. Different types of feed rollers are available: metal, emery stone, Teflon and rubber. The thinner the leather, the finer should be the roller. The softer the leather, the softer should be the roller. The most commonly used is the emery stone roller. Operating the machine. Switch on the machine. Sit upright and position yourself in front of the arm of the machine and use both feet to operate the foot pedal. Place the leather component between pressure feet and feed roller. Press the foot pedal. This is used for starting and stopping the machine. Hold leather from both ends and guide it along the feed roller. Check the thickness using the thickness gauge and width using a ruler before proceeding with the rest of the components. To switch off the machine, lift your foot off the foot pedal. Lift the pressure feet lever and turn off the switch and the mains. Should here be an unusual sound from the machine, stop the machine immediately and ask for a technician's help. Safety precautions. Do not force material into the machine. Do not touch the feed roller, knife or pressure feet while the machine is running. Do not use fingers to dislodge stuck material. Always turn off the machine while cleaning the machine. Should there be a pneumatic line, the air pressure can be used to clean the machine. Check that no part of the pressure foot touches the feed roller and the bell knife does not come into contact with the feed roller. This is very important as it may destroy the parts. General maintenance. Wipe clean the working area of the machine. Clean the dust filter regularly. Empty the scrap box. Use a brush to clean the pressure feet, knife and roller.